Hello Libra, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. Libra, this is your May 2025 read. This will be your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus cross watcher. If that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Discern the messages accordingly. And if you're here, you know how this works, right? We've done this a time or two. So I almost called you Virgo. Listen, I just did Virgo's reading. I said Libra in it. I don't know, you could really be dealing with a Libra or a Virgo and Libra. There could be some back-to-back things happening there, or you could be dealing with one or the other, something to that effect. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but you two have popped up in each other's reads, so you may want to check out the Virgo read. Check your North and South Node placements too. You may have something in that as well, but also do be mindful that the South Node is in Virgo, so maybe you're dealing with some South Node energy there, Libra, too, right? Karmic stuff, cleaning up some karmic stuff. Let's jump into it. I will say thank you to everybody who's liked, shared, subscribed, commented. Those of you that show up as you do, donated to the channel, booked personal reads, just all the ways you support the channel. Thank you so very much. Could not do it without all of you. Personal reads are open and available. That info is found in the description box below, as well as the about section of the page. As always, I look forward to connecting with all of you. So Libra, with that, let's get to it. Let's see what the month of May, holy shit. Are we dealing with an Aries? Maybe Chaos Tower in this particular deck. 9, something here is coming to a close. And as I was getting ready to turn on the camera, I heard from Spirit for you, we don't belong here anymore. Libra, you could be seeing a lot of things coming to a close in your life. And I'm going to tell you too, like, this is Spirit saying heartfelt realizations. This never really worked to begin with, so why the hell have we been doing this? What have we been doing this whole time? Rigid. It's a stance. Third parties, 9 and 3 are divisible, right? So there's that. Warrior, you may be trying to muscle your way through something. Somebody else could be trying to muscle their way through something with you. So sorry. Thought I was going to sneeze and it turned into a yawn. Oh, it's allergy season, right? It's allergy season here. And there's a piece of cat hair flying. Great things. Great things, Libra. Real life stuff here all the time, right? Life could be getting really real and really, like, stupid at this point for you. It's like, really? That had to happen? Wow, Libra. Big energy that's popping up here. What else? Honesty and playful. So water, could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, High Priestess of Water. They're showing up in some honesty and playful energy. 2 8s, what goes around comes around, Libra. Your energy is intense. Another 8, so 3 8s and a 4. 22 and 44, those ages could be important. 2026, the truth. Ooh. Listen. The truth shall set you free. Like, I don't know what else to say to you, Libra, in this moment, but the truth shall set you free. You want reality, you got to be honest. You want truth, you got to speak the truth. You want things to be as they should be, then you need to be honest. And sometimes, Spirit, thank you, the acceptance of the truth is one of the hardest things we will ever have to feel. This chaos and this rigidity, honesty and playful is like, I don't know if you're wanting an apology, Libra, from somebody. This feels masculine, like a masculine is expecting some sort of apology. Don't hold your breath, fellas. I don't know why I want to say that to you, but don't hold your breath. I don't know what the apology is about, meddler. Somebody is trying to misconstrue a truth. I've seen that a couple of times today. We're going to wait. I'm going to come back around to that. Spirit, get one of these. What is this chaos? And, oh my gosh, everything. I said the truth, right? Neptune vision. That can be some illusionary kind of stuff. That's Pisces energy, right? So let's see. Chaos and rigid for Libra, Spirit, in the month of May. What does that represent? Invitation and review. I'm not a fan of this transits card. I'm going to be honest with you. When I see this, card, to me, this is always a reminder of like somebody holding on for dear life. Like, I'm going to wrap myself around this and I'm probably going to gravitate out into space and I have no control of where I'm going. I'm bouncing off of this. I'm bouncing off of that. I'm just kind of floating around. Libra, for a long time, you could have felt as if you were bouncing and floating, right? The 10 and the 16. What is the 16? It's the Tower of the Chaos card here that sits in front of us. The invitation to review your actions in relationships. The invitation to understand how you show up in certain parts of life. So I would say to you, Libra, look at where your Libra placement is. 555 on the clock. Is it your sun, right? That's your characteristics. How do you show up in those? Rising, those are your actions. How do you show up in those? Moon, your emotions. How do you show up in those? Venus, that's love, right? That's your relationship, your partnerships. How do you show up in those? This has been an invitation. Whatever's gone on for some time, maybe the last couple years, it was an invite for you to really look at yourself and ask yourself if you were taking a very difficult, rigid stance, maybe based on a false belief system, trauma that you've experienced, places that you've been, things that have happened to you. Have you allowed that to harden the way you view things, the way you handle things? Libra 5-5, as I said, it was 5:55 on the clock. I look at 6:55 in the minutes, and there's a 55. There's lots of fives around you, Libra. Lots of things are ready to change. They need to change. This hardened stance is one that in time, when you fight so hard, it will bring you to your knees. It is that tower moment, right, that we don't want, or we don't want to deal with. We don't want to have to feel this energy of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this water, the depths of that emotion. And it's like I've really fought hard to let go of that water. I've fought hard to just be in myself and not having to deal with the world outside of me, like on that term, right? It's going to be on my terms or no term at all. So what is this review and this invitation to review oneself? What has this brought forward? Oh, Spirit, a lot of chaos, a lot of contention, a lot of internal fighting, a lot of projection, only willing to see half of a situation, right? This is a long walk. This is like walking down a hollow hallway and hearing yourself echo. It is how the Spirit is showing this to me. What does this stand for? Knight of Pentacles. This... How do I want to put this? Libra, I said to you, like, maybe Virgo could be really important to you. And Virgo is very practical in what it looks like and how does it appear and does it make sense and all of these things, right? Like, we really have to get down to the methodical planning and resourcefulness and conserving certain things, and it's got to be on these terms and very cautious and just all of the things, right? Over dependence on having others come into our world and make up for the things that we lack, right? Codependencies, could be misers, right? Like there's lots of things, overly cautious of things and not willing to try to trust or try to take a new approach to something. And this here is kind of how I feel like the last, I don't even know, maybe 3 years, maybe longer for some of you. 3s and 9s, very heavy. That tends to be what all these pentacles, Libra. Pisces in the North Node is asking us to get in touch with our feelings. Don't be illusionary. Don't be stupid about it. But to get in touch with ourselves, right? Virgo is it has to be this way on these terms. You're popping up, like Spirit's asking you to review what a lifetime of legacy means. 10 of Pentacles is legacy, what we leave behind. The Knight of Pentacles, what you've built. Have you really built something that is worth leaving behind? It's kind of like spirits, you know, you're maybe looking at something and going, this isn't quite how I envisioned it to be. I didn't, I don't know, let's just say I planned on living in a ranch house, but I'm in a farmhouse, right? I didn't plan on getting married, but I did. I didn't want kids, but I have them. Like, you know, it's like all these things that you thought you had figured out or you knew about. It's questioning. And it's also the things that you've been a part of, realizing that that particular world has come to a close. That cycle is now over. And I don't see it, you could celebrate it. And I think that you are, that there has been a period of fulfillment that has come from this, and maybe partnerships have been made and things have been woven together. The thing that until they weren't. Hold on. The Leopard's Gemini energy, let's see. The world, Cancer, Scorpio, or not Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius here for you, Libra. Let me see what is it about this completion, this review? Because it's funny, like you're getting all these different negative. Okay, it's a negative mirror. There's something here. Is this for Libra? Literally, not once, but twice, Libra. Look at this. You see that term on there? Chaos. I probably have over 50 decks of cards. I've got I have 4 decks out. Do you see that? Chaos. The groups, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. The groups that you have been a part of, Libra, never really gave a shit about you as a person, right? These are people that would come in and create chaos to their own benefit. They would ask you for things or need something from you or want something from you, or at least that's the way that it's been perceived. The effort needing to be done on your part. Some of you could have mother figures who rely on you to make them happy. And they have no remorse for making you responsible for them. There is no I'm sorry's. It's just, you owe it to me. Because I'm supposed to be able to share with other people the accomplishments of who you are based upon what I think I did for you. Interesting, isn't it? Ambiguous. Libra, notate maternal energy here for some reason. For some of you, if you are partnering up with, I'm going to say, and granted tarot, right? Male, female, or divine masculine, divine feminine, it doesn't really matter. It could be either one. But I'm going to tell you from what I can see, and you take it and put it where it fits in your life, though. A female, specifically by sex, a female that you're partnering with right now. You're looking for them to save you. No. You're looking for them to share in something with you that Spirit is saying is not a shared resource. I don't know what that means for you. Okay, stop leaning into that. Stop leaning into that mother ring energy. It's not for you right now, right? It's not what you're supposed to be doing. This is likely to be somebody who twists or manipulates the truth to their advantage. Honesty is something that only is brought forth when it benefits them. Okay? It's funny because they keep showing me all the different placements of Libra. So it's a wild energy because I feel like it's just a person that it's a very, I don't even know, like it's such a, what I'm feeling is such a complex energy. Let's get the alchemy cards out. Let's see. I don't even know how to explain this, Libra. It's such a strange, what is this playful about? Gift. I offer something from the heart and unexpected okay. Venus and Chiron, the one that, wow, what are the odds of that? I was just going to say, and I'm going to tell you, the one card that continues to pop out of this alchemy deck is Venus. And Chiron in the reverse is, Chiron is the wounded healer. This gift, okay, I'm like, where does this is so funny. There is a feminine energy in your world who is, it's like having a feminine energy or a female in your life, or two of them, right? Like this duality. One is good, one is bad, right? Let's play that little card. Like one is good, one is bad. One will be honest with you to a fault. The other will be honest with you when it benefits them. You have somebody here who I think, if nothing else at some point, and this is going to vary for all of you, was honest with you in certain time and places or certain situations. That person's ability to hang on to helping you or something to that effect is done. Saturn, right? Saturn is like I'm going to call it, Spirit is using the term wise counsel, because they have you learned something, right? This is like the return of Saturn. Like, have you learned something? There's a domino on this card, and there's a sheath, right? This is reaping what you have sown. 7. Have you healed? Have you worked through this? Have you addressed the heart-centered pain? And I kept saying, like, I kept seeing this, whether this was Venus or I really feel like this is Venus and Sun related for you, Libra, if you have those placements. I mean, rising and moon, Spirit, do check those out. But the heaviest I think this is going to resonate with is those with Libra in their Sun position and Libra in their Venus position, right? I'm going to read the card of Saturn for you. This deck is all new to me. It's super cool. I love Kim Krans and the way she does this, but I want to address her version because I think it's very important, because her take is different, I believe. So it says that Saturn is known as the great ruler, structure, authority, consequences. The author, or the authoritative father, and the structuring force. Limitations, rules, logistics, and laws all fall under Saturn's claim, and they insist on our adherence. Saturn constricts, it corrects, it governs. The force of this planet is mind-boggling, frustrating, especially for creative types, as it can feel like one limitation after another. Yet its ability to support is unmatched. No creative project can come to be without the Saturnian qualities of commitment, endurance, and steadiness. The tick of the clock reminds us of this planet's steadfast presence, eternally measuring. It's no surprise it's associated with the metal, lead, and the qualities of density and weight. To embrace Saturn is to embrace the foundation and become one's own central authority. It's not as dull or easy as it sounds. That's Saturn's secret. Go deeper, read the poem The Core of Masculinity by Rumi. To ponder silence as power. Saturn is deeply related to time and chronology. It is linked to the Greek god Chronos and to the father time. Consider your relationship with the clock today, and above all, don't be late. Ironically, and to the amusement of an anarchist, everywhere the authoritarian energy of Saturn is said to reside in the middle finger. So maybe, I'm going to kind of just make a quick joke and go, maybe that's why that middle finger goes up. It's like, there's my authoritative figure to that. And then the Chiron, right, is the wounded healer in the reverse position, Libra. That is healing that has yet to take place. It is healing that has yet to be done. To ponder the stories of your scars and read the myth of Chiron. Chiron is a cosmic enigma. In Greek mythology, he is said to be the rejected son of Saturn. This is, this could be that rejection, right? As I was going to say, like the rejection of love, the rejection of, when I talk about the maternal instinct, what they demand of you. This is the rejection in everything that you are, for everything that they wanted you to be. It's looking through to you is looking at a glass of themselves, realizing like the mirroring image, right? You think about it like if your glass is clean, you can see right through it. It's very crystal clean and transparent. When it's mucked up, you can't see through it quite as clear, right? It's like a looking glass. It's very, very important here, Libra. So through the pain of abandonment becomes a great teacher and healer. And Chiron in the reverse here, right? So we're needing to learn these lessons. Such is the paradoxical nature of this minor planet. It demonstrates that our pain is a great resource. It will guide us to our deepest purpose if we are able to observe it slowly, gently, and with support. When the Chiron card appears, know that you are being called to deepen the work, to delve into tender parts of yourself that require patience and forgiveness. Victim mentality will get you nowhere. Your past blaming. It's time to let your painful experience serve as a beacon of light to others. Chiron reminds us of where we've been and where that allows us to go. Chiron is a symbol of betwixt and between, half man and half horse. Neither a planet nor a star. Both one wounded and healed. In what ways are you paradoxical? Is this part of your strength? Depersonalize your pain by thinking of a person you love and admire. Contemplate their story. How have their wounds served their deeper purpose? Libra, something is being... You could see somebody as negative in your life because of an experience that you've had, but that is where you turn your pain into purpose. That's where you learn the lessons. It's how can I heal? And I think that it's funny the way that these cards come out. Chiron is pointing the finger, right? Or the glare at Saturn. It's like asking to be healed. It's asking to be acknowledged. It's asking to be seen. It's like, here I am. Can we please shed light on this? Can we shed light on why there's so much pain in a particular situation? There's a very confusing dynamic between a couple of people here, Libra, that needs to fully be addressed. And it's not because it's like the pain the one feels could be the projection and the venting. It's like beating somebody's ear, beating a dead horse, right? Wanting someone to hear you, but not even knowing what you're saying. I hope that makes sense. Chiron. Closure. It's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. Confession. Whatever here is, oh boy, this is probably a very Libra, super awkward, painful truth. This is looking at somebody and telling them the deepest, darkest resonance of why something has been the way it's been for so long. Why maybe there's been a fight. Why maybe there's been a discomfort between you and somebody else. Why you could never get on the same page. Why you've never been able to let somebody go. Like, this is a very deep need. I'm going to call it a come to Jesus moment, Libra, where the truth is going to outweigh everything and it's time for closure. It's to look at somebody and acknowledge, instead of being angry, going, you hurt me and this is why. It's finding, peace has got to move into this situation. Honesty has to move into this situation. Why and how you've ended up where you are needs to move into this situation so that everybody can heal and move on. I hope that's making sense. As I'm going through these cards with you and the way that things are coming out, it's just a time of massive change, Libra. And it's going to require deep introspection on your part. And as I say that, sunglasses, there's a lot around glass. Watching, looking. And it's like always trying to go back to the backstabbing. It's always going back, the persistent, I'm going to fuck you before you fuck me. I'm going to get you before you get me. It's wounded triggering. Always looking over your shoulder. Are you competition? Why does it need, Spirit, why does it need to be a competition? Why does it have to be that? Why can't it just be in love? Somebody's ego is really getting poked. Somebody's ego is really, like, it's bringing forward poker face. Take the risk. Somebody's emotional blocks are really being pulled to the surface. Somebody here is going to be okay with addressing those. Somebody else is not. And that's going to be, I think, the difficult thing in this. You know, someone is willing to go, I'm committed to trying to make a situation peaceful. Somebody else is going, I can't answer that call. Somebody it's like, I don't know how to answer that call with this. It's in this particular situation. I can't answer that call. For some of you, it's, I don't want to answer that call because I have to address the hurt. I have to address the disappointment. I have to address something that makes me change my mind. And I don't know that I'm ready for that. That maybe all the while it wasn't fully that person, but part of it was also you. That's difficult. That's a different, and it's not, I don't want to say that it's not accountability, because I think it's, I know, but what now? What do I do with that? I can't go back and change time. I can't go back and undo what I did. Now I'm like stamped with this. So do I keep playing the game or do I let it go? That's a tough call, Libra. That's a tough call to be a part of, right? What's the advice, Spirit? Let's get the advice and let's wrap this up. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. Let's go with these ones. Spirit, what's the advice for Libra in the month of May? Pause and reflect on your actions, your decisions. Can you do it differently? Can you make adjustments to either learn how to work together or just entirely go your separate ways from a particular situation and or person? Because it is time to let go. Protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others. So this is finding balance, right? This is not giving too much, but it's also not taking too much, right? It's finding a way around this. And it's like, when I think some of you are, when you're being asked to dig into this and pause, the instant thought is, what is it going to cost me? And that's coming from an unhealed and traumatic place of, you know, I'll get you before you get me. You know, it's like, if I drop this guard, it's a very, very heavy and guarded energy and protect. And it's like, you know, I said give, but not too much. You could have been an overgiver or an undergiver at some point. Now I'm needing to find that balance, that restraint. And it's time. Time is up on a situation. Whatever this was that was meant to close, like, even though literally resolution, it's time to take the foot off the gas pedal on this. We're done. Celebrate a closure. Some may see it as successful, 29-29. Some may see it as just, thank God it's over with. But this is something that I think was very prevalent, likely in Aries and Libra season. Like it could have started then, right? Or had been something significant then that needed. It's now that Aries and Libra has fully completed with this last eclipse season that we had. whatever was going on during that period that should have been adjusted and it wasn't adjusted. So whatever consequences, choices, they go hand in hand that you may have made during that time, it's coming to be rectified now. There's a consequence to those actions during that period of time. And with that, that Aries Libra energy must come to a close. And it's coming to a close now. It's over and done with. This is the resolution. This is the time to heal from that space. So with that, we move forward, right? Libra, that's a lot. You got a lot on your plate right now. So I'm sending you all so much love. I hope this message was helpful and helps put some things into perspective for you. Personal reads are open and available. That information, again, found in the description box below. Have a wonderful month. As much, it's always wonderful. It's perspective. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.